We've booked our flights, we're packing our suitcase, and of course we're taking our makeup with us. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be taking on my holiday. Now, this makeup bag I bought a few years ago from, I think it was Cult Beauty, and it's got a double zip, which is quite useful, so you can unzip one side or the other. I'll check to see if they're still available on the website. I think they probably are. So the first thing I'm going to be taking with me is one of these Pie Twin Flyer cloths, they're called. Organic Dual Effect Sensitive Skin Cloths. And I found this on the Birdie website. I don't know if you've come across Birdie, B-Y-R-D-I-E. It's a really useful website. I'll put the details down below if you've got. Now, this isn't actually microfiber. I think it's more sort of gentle on the environment, but it works an absolute treat. I've already used one, and they are really easy to wash and keep clean. So I'm going to be taking that. I'll take a couple of these actually, to be honest, and I probably won't put them in the makeup bag because they don't really need to go in there. They're easy to pack, but really, really useful to cleanse your skin at night and also in the morning. So the next 4 things in my makeup bag are my 4 tinted moisturisers. Now, I've just done a video on them, so I won't spend too long talking about them. But basically, I'm taking the Tinted Hydrator from Wet n Wild, which doesn't have an SPF, but it'd be great for evening wear when we go out in the evening or after I've had a shower. I'm taking my Bioderma, which is the most sort of heavy duty of the 4, which I've been using for years, which is great when you're sitting in the sun, although wearing a hat, of course, and ideally in the shade. And then I'm going to take this Beauty Pie, which I really like, which is a sheer tinted, oil-free tinted moisturiser, SPF 20. Really like that, really looking forward to using it. Very reasonably priced if you're a member of Beauty Pie, and the membership at the moment is free. And then finally, I'll take my Clinique, which again I've been using for many years. It's an SPF 25, and again probably to use in the evening. They're all under 100 ml, so actually if you wanted to take them in your carry-on rather than in your suitcase, you could. So the next item I'm going to be taking in my makeup bag is my very old trusty Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter, and as you can see, I've hardly got any left. Talk about hitting pan, so I might as well use it up while I'm on holiday. I think it's a great powder. I mean, you can use a cheaper one. I can't remember how much this was, but all the details will be down below for you. But it is a great powder, and it really does the job and doesn't crease under my eyelids after I put my concealer on. So the next product I'm going to take with me is a bronzer. Well, actually, I'm going to take a couple of bronzers, and the first one is going to be the Milk Makeup, this one here, which I've had for ever and a day, it seems. And I really need to use it up, and there is quite a lot left. I don't know if you can see at the side there. I mean, I must have had it for a good couple of years. Hope it hasn't gone off. Anyway, it's a great colour. I'll just swatch a bit for you. I like it. It's on the warm side of cool, perhaps, so it's not orangey though. And I do really like it, and it's easy to apply because you can just swipe it on, which is a great idea when you're on holiday. I think cream products are great when you're on holiday. I think there's something about them. I don't wear a lot of cream products during the winter and spring, but I think in the summer particularly, I really do like a cream product. So that's the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer. Now, the other bronzer I'm going to take with me is by Trinny London, and it is called Gaia, and it comes in this little pot. Again, I love the idea of these little cream products in the summer because it just feels like you can just pop them on quickly and forget about them. Actually, it's not that dissimilar colour to the Milk. So the Milk is this one, and this is the Gaia. So they are quite similar. Again, a sort of cooler side of warm, if you like, and very easy to apply. No fragrance, which of course is very important to me. Unfortunately, some of Trinny's products do have fragrance in them, but this one doesn't. So that's the Golden Glow, slight misnomer because it's not too golden, in Gaia from Trinny London. Now I'm going to take 3 blushes with me. I'm going to take the Beauty Pie. Gosh, I absolutely love this Beauty Pie one. This is a beautiful colour. Oh my gosh, look at that amazing colour, and it's called Bare Blush, I think. Super Cheek Bare Blush. Yes, absolutely love that. Really enjoy it as a product. Again, no fragrance. It's really interesting because Trinny London and Beauty Pie both had these lovely pots of colour, and depending on the product, some have fragrance in them and some don't. I really love this Beauty Pie Bare Blush blusher. Try saying that lots of times very quickly. I've got another couple of very affordable blushes by e.l.f., another fantastic brand, and look at these little minis. They're called Monochrome. I think they're called Monochrome something or others. Details will be down below for you. And I got them in 2 shades because I couldn't make up my mind which one I liked best, but they are both very, very nice little minis, so ideal for travelling. And let me just swatch them for you. So we've got Luminous Belly. We've got Luminous Berry and Sparkling Rosé. What I really like about them is they've got that shimmery quality. So although I did try using them on the lips, because they do say you can use them on your lips as well, but I didn't really like the shimmeriness of them on my lips. But they're gorgeous on the cheeks because they give you that luminous flush, which is what we're all after. And of course they're in really handy travel sizes as well. So that's the e.l.f. Monochromatic Duo Sticks. I think that's what they're called, the Duo Sticks. Completely forgot to mention a concealer in order of application, and I'm going to take this e.l.f. stick, and I really love it. It's called the Flawless Brightening Concealer. So it's in a pen form, and you just pump a bit. Be careful, because I have been known to pump a huge amount actually. And then it comes out like that. It's a great colour. I can't remember how many shades off the top of my head, but I'll have a look. I just think for travelling purposes, this is such a this is such a great application. Rather than a doe foot. I mean, of course you can take a doe foot, but I really like it. It's e.l.f. It's reasonably priced. It doesn't have any fragrance in it. Ideal for travelling and also for touch-ups, I guess, and putting in your handbag if you're out and about. So really like the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. Now for mascara, I'm going to take a couple of minis. I got this NARS Climax mascara here and this little Hourglass Caution mascara. So these two, because they're minis, and to be honest, I'm going to go to Sephora when I'm abroad. I can't wait to go because we don't have a Sephora in the UK at the moment, although I've heard a rumour that they are coming back. But anyway, I'm going to take these, and if I run out, to be honest, wherever you are in France, you can just go to an amazing parfumerie, or you can go to a chemist and get some fantastic products. So if I run out, fine. But in the meantime, I'm going to take these two minis because I need to use them up. Now for eyes, I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown stick. I'm not going to take any eyeshadows as such with me because, to be honest, in the evening if I'm going out, I just want to put a bit of a sort of a definition around my eyes. And I really like this Bobbi Brown longwear stick in, I think it's called Heather something. It's kind of like a browny colour. Let me show you. See, it's very dark brown. I mean, it isn't really heather. I wouldn't call that heather. It's more dark brown in my view. But anyway, it's ideal. I'm actually wearing it today. So I've popped it on and then I just kind of smudge it quickly with my hands before it dries, but it's pretty long wearing, especially if you remember to powder your lids before with your Charlotte Tilbury powder. So that is actually my only eye product apart from my eyebrows as well. So for brows, I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown Longwear pencil, and actually, funnily enough, I've gone back to the black version. Let me just show you. It has a nice spoolie on one end, a lovely thick retractable waxy pencil on the other side. Let me swatch a bit for you now. I have been wearing the brown, but I noticed, that's the black there, by the way. I had been noticing that the brown one was looking a bit orangey, not just on camera, but also in real life. So I've decided to go back to the black. Now, my brows have definitely grown since I've been using this brow serum, and I've just done a video on some of my game changers, and I'll link that down below for you because I think the brow serum has made a real difference. I mean, they're not bushy, but they've definitely grown a bit. And I think this pencil, now I just need to be really light with the application. I've got it on today and I think it works an absolute treat, and it's lovely and waxy and soft. You don't have to kind of pull or spend hours fiddling around with tiny little hairs and all of that. So it's a great pencil, not cheap. I think it's around 20 something pounds. I'll put the details down below for you. Now here are some little add-ons which I'm going to take with me. A couple of them are free samples. This little one is a lip and cheek tint from number 7, which I got given in Dusk Pink, and it comes in a little tube, so it's really a liquid. I've never really got on or been that interested in wearing a liquid product, but it is a beautiful colour. I mean, gosh, look at that beautiful rose, and apparently you can wear it on your lips as well. So I'm going to give that one a go, and I'm also going to give a go to this Hydra Luminous liquid highlighter, also from number 7. Another little sample I was given because I am a massive number 7 fan. And this is, oh, let me see if I can get a bit out. Oh, there we are. Oh yes, you can see, actually that's a sort of rose gold highlighter really. And there it is. I'm really looking forward to trying both of these. Let's just rub a bit in. Oh, wow, look at that. It's a bit bronzy actually. That's my only caveat for me. It might be a bit too bronzy. And then next to it, wow, look at that. That's the blush. Well, looking forward to trying them when I go on holiday. Then this one is, this is a sort of a highlighter. I think it is by Pai, and that's the company, P-A-I. That's the company from which I bought those microfiber or non-microfiber cleaning cloths. And it comes in a little dropper. Let's just have a look and see how that looks. Sorry, my hand's covered in stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, actually, do you know what? It looks very similar. Or no, not very similar, but it looks a little bit like the Boots number 7, doesn't it? When you're on holiday and you've got time to fiddle around with these things, it's really nice to experiment, isn't it? And I look forward to trying those little tubes and this little bottle of deliciousness when I'm on holiday. So I've gone a bit mad with the lipsticks, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total. Now, one of them is the Lisa Eldridge Gloss Embrace, which I absolutely adore. I've talked about it before, and it's in blush. Gosh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll just swatch a tiny bit for you. Okay, there you go. And I'm actually wearing it on top of the lipstick I've got on, or I may have put a lipstick on top of that, I can't remember now, but it's really unfragranced, it's really great for the lips, and it's lovely, and it's perfect for the summer. But I wanted to take my other number 7s that I've got, and an e.l.f. lipstick as well. So the e.l.f. one is actually matte. Let me swatch a few for you. So this is the e.l.f. one. I mean, that is a beautiful colour. I suppose my only worry was it might be a little bit too warm, but I really like it. It reminds me, the sort of casing reminds me of those old Rimmel ones from back in the day when I used to go to Woolworths and buy them. But they had that little push-up thing at the side to push the bullet up. But anyway, that's it by e.l.f. Very reasonably priced, as all e.l.f. products are. Do you know, I'm an idiot. I've only got 3 number 7s, not 4, because I double counted. I've got 2 the same. Such a dork. 2 of the number 7 lipsticks are these, the Moisture Surges. Right, let me just swatch them for you. So we've got, this one is the Spring Pink. Oh gosh, I love these colours. And this one is the Berry Shine. Actually, there's not a massive amount of difference between them, to be honest, but actually I'm going to put them on my fingertips. I find swatching on my arm quite difficult. So, so this is Berry Shine. So Berry Shine and Spring Pink. They're really beautiful because they're quite glistening. They're not matte, which is my usual preference. They're not matte, and I think in the summer you don't want a matte lip, do you? You want something a little bit more glistening. And oh gosh, as I talk about it, I just can't wait to go. I cannot wait. So I really love those lipsticks. They're the Moisture Surge by number 7. But I've also got another one, and this is a Stay Perfect lipstick. Ooh. And this is in another lovely colour. I mean, look at that. That is in pink, pink blush. And let me swatch a bit of that. Look at that, another beautiful colour. That's a little bit more matte, I think, as opposed to the Moisture Surge. But again, a beautiful, beautiful colour. So those are the 3 number 7 lipsticks I'll be taking, not the 4, because I have 2 the same colour. Now, the very last thing I'm going to pack in my makeup bag, and to be honest, I don't think I put it actually in the makeup bag, but it's this perfume by Estee Lauder called Bronze Goddess, recommended by Sally Hughes a few years ago, I think. And I was just passing this kind of outlet store that had reduced price products, went in, managed to get this for about 40 something pounds, and I think it's usually about 60 something. Now, I mean, it is just absolutely beautiful. Now, I can't spray it on my body. Well, I'm going to now, obviously, because I'm going to tell you how gorgeous it is. But then I have to wipe it off because I'm allergic to things that are in fragrance or tend to be in fragrance. But let me just tell you. Oh, my Lord. It's got a sharpness about it and a lightness, if that makes sense at all. It's got that fresh, sort of almost watery seaside smell to it. That's the only way I can describe it. And of course it's called Azure, so that makes sense. And it's got this lovely bluish tinge, but it's so gorgeous. It's just really fresh. It's a little bit citrusy, but it's also got some warmth as well. So I think it perfectly captures a seaside holiday. So that's the Bronze Goddess Azure by Estee Lauder. So there you have it. Those are the items I'm going to be taking in my makeup bag this summer. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, I'd be really grateful if you'd give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment below. What do you think? Are you going to be taking these type of things in your makeup bag when you go on vacation? I'd love to know. What are your favourites? And what do you think about Bronze Goddess Azure? Have you tried it? It's not my usual type of perfume. I usually pay a lot more for perfume, but I think it's absolutely great. And thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.